Enter the stars. Good morning, you guys, and welcome to the show. Now, I'm using my low voice today because folks in the house are still asleep. So, we're going to go live today. This is going to be a show that we're going to do weekly. New show is to get some new show ideas. Good morning, Holly. Good morning, Candy. Good morning, Betty, Sleeping Giant, William Jean. And I was coming up with some new show ideas so that we can bring the attack to the Matrix. What do you mean by that, Casey? Well, when I go on YouTube and I hit the trending button, we're in fact shown what they want us to see. Obviously, they create the trends. Anything they put on their trending page will then become popular. And that's how they do this. This is the big joke. This is the big white elephant in the room. Now, I know you guys are on pins and needles wondering what we're going to decode today. Again, this is going to be something we do weekly. We're going to look at the top trending things. We're going to try to be very careful in how we present this because, of course, this can bring on copyright violations and strikes and all those things. So we're going to test this out. I'm going to be playing no sound, and we're going to be going very slowly and not trying to play too much of the footage, mostly using screenshots as we go through the top trending videos on YouTube. Now, why am I so passionate about this? Because this is what they're presenting to us in our reality as popular. And it is dark stuff, and it needs to be exposed. Okay. What we're going to decode today is Gorillaz, Saturn's bars. Now, right off the top is a very dark title. Somebody sent this to me. I can't remember who, so apologies for that. But basically, this is the #1 trending on YouTube. As you can see here, we're going to try to decode this without catching a violation or them defunding this video. But before we get into it, I need to show you the destruction of the Twin Towers in their very first single. This is Gorillaz. I'll give you a little bit of history behind them. British virtual band created in 1998 by Damon Albarn. I'm going to explain to you who this person is. He's a co-founder with Jamie Hewlett, and this is a virtual band. It's an animated band, one of the most popular virtual bands in the world. And it says these members are fictional and not personas in real life. And what they show us is some very dark history in here. They have a studio album entitled Demon Days, obviously very dark. I just showed you Saturn's bars, and this goes very, very deep. Now let's look into this a little bit. So I've got some notes pulled up. Here's the formation in early years. Musician Damon Albarn, this is him here, and comic artist Jamie Hewlett met in 1990 when guitarist Graham Coxon, a fan of Hewlett's work, asked him to interview Blur. So this is the history. This man was born on March 23rd, 1968, co-founder of Gorillaz. He is now 49 years old. But what I want you to notice is that Gorillaz Saturn's bars released on his 49th birthday, March 23rd. So this is a release on his birthday. That isn't that big of a deal. I mean, artists do that sometimes, but it is associating him with Saturn's bars, okay? He released this on his birthday on purpose, okay, is the point I'm trying to make here. Now this goes deep because he was 33 years old on 9/11. In this video, a different music video, was their very first, what was it? I want to get this right. Their first single from their self-titled album, debut in March of 2001. This was 6 months and 6 days before 9/11. Before 9/11. This was the song. I've got the lyrics pulled up here. It talks about impending doom. I've got sunshine in a bag. What does that mean? And something's going to happen. And this goes on and on and on. Now, I'm not going to play the music video, but what I'm going to show you is this. And as I've told you guys many, many times before, the World Trade Center Twin Towers represented the crucifixion. The thief on one cross, the thief on the other, with Christ in the middle. And look at what they show here. Destruction of the Twin Towers. That's about all I can play without catching a strike or having this claimed. This is unbelievable. They actually show these Twin Towers in the beginning. Look how I'm just going to like run through this thumbnail. You can see these dark characters. One thing I noticed here was his eyebrows are formulated into the tops of the Twin Towers. Let's pull that up. I'll do a side by side. And apologies for not getting straight to the video, but I want to lay the groundwork for this, you guys. Twin Towers. And I'll show you what I'm talking about so that you know that I'm not making all of this up. Now, they did a follow-up video after 9/11, and it's just bizarre. Like, they knew it was going to happen. They were kind of bragging about it. And here you see, trying to find where it really shows the top of the Twin Towers. See this dark area up here? See this up here? Okay. And then you look, I want you to look at this dark area. Now I want you to look at his eyebrows. See that? See the similarity there? Now, that alone doesn't mean anything, right? Okay. But then when you see this, you know, you see these Twin Towers pop up here. Let me show you. They actually pop up out of the ground. Right here, I think. There you go. Boom, boom. There they are. And remember, this guy's representing like the Antichrist. He's not the real Christ. And then later, we see the two crosses. Remember when Christ was crucified, he had two thieves on either side of him, right? This is the crucifixion. It's everything I've been telling you guys about. Fast forward to this. Here we have the two crosses, one in front of each tower, talking about impending doom and destruction. Now that I've laid the groundwork and the fact that he was 33 when the towers fell, he was born on March 23rd. And let's see how many days there are between March 23rd and 9/11. That we need to do that real quick. Thanks you guys for all filtering in. Work on this individual. 3/23, 2001, 9/11, 2001. We're seeing how many days are between his birthday and 9/11. I don't really see a correlation here. So we're going to move on from that. We had to check. So now he's come out on his birthday with this new Saturn's bars. Now, I have not seen this video. We're going to do this together, which is going to be fun. Appreciate all you guys coming out this morning. And I hope I did not catch a strike. Let's minimize this. You always got to be careful with the top trending stuff, because the algorithms are very, very accurate and aggressive. They don't want people taking any of their millions, right? They want it all for themselves. Even if we're doing some kind of educational thing, which is what we're doing today. Now let's close this. Let's fire this up. Saturn's bars. Let's refresh this. I've got it in slow motion. I think we're going to do quarter speed, maybe. Make sure this is set up right. Quarter speed. All right. Here we go. And we're going to be pausing frequently, obviously. So picket fence looks like. Now I'm going to try to look at this from an objective perspective without reading too much into things, because I do see this picket fence, and already that's giving me images of the inner eye, but we're going to leave that alone for now. Yeah, obviously the tree. Let me check in with you guys real quick. Right on. Let's blow this up a little bit. To you guys. All right, let's keep this going. So as we begin to parse through this, just understand that anytime they put something in an animation, it draws in a completely different crowd of people, which are children usually. And this is what we have to be careful of. Okay, this is why I do these videos. This is an attack on our children, right? And I take this personally. Was it the Dallas Cowboys helmet there? Football helmet? Yep, that's Dallas Cowboys. See the star. So this is like some old beat up, basically house or something. Now, the football, again, we've covered this. The football is at the bottom of the picket fence. It's the convex lens inside the picket fence. Who talked about this was Katy Perry. She said the lens inside the picket fence in the lyrics to one of her newest videos. We decoded that. That's the inner eye. The structure within the inner eye around the lens inside the eye forms a picket fence. And it's white, just like that in the convex lens inside is the football. It's a football shape. Let's just say, for sale, community real estate, we'll do our best. Obviously, this thing is packed full of imagery. Nobody wants to buy this place, obviously. Real estate, it looks like a depressed market. It's a kind of ghetto situation. Broken glass, disrepair. I'm trying to see if any of these words mean anything. Oh, there's a guy's face in there. Creepy. Blow this up real quick. There's a face in there. This is very dark stuff. These people are up to. We haven't even got into the meat of this thing yet. Maybe I should speed this up. Let's do this. Put it at half speed. Otherwise, this could take forever. The heck's that say? Don't know. Speary or spee or something. What does that say? Beware of the dog. Okay. Jeez. #1 trending, huh? I'm not too impressed so far. See what we got here. I just feel like something's going to jump out at us. We talked about the mail, what that means. Having an address puts you into the pharaonic system. The address is the headdress of the Sphinx. You become postmarked for death when you have an address. It's the headdress. Rather than the Israelites who were imprisoned by the Pharaoh, their posts were marked by the blood of the Lamb to come, Jesus Christ. Therefore, they were passed over. That's why they force you to have an address. You see now. post office. That's why that's why the head postmaster makes the most money out of all government officials. You don't believe me? Look it up. Here they come with this, some kind of a, sorry for all the pauses, you guys. You've got to, the only way around this. Let's read this license plate here. Let's say Austin. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That says, I'm sure they'll play it again. Can't really see what that says. It says base czar. Base czar Roy, I think is what that says. Okay. Okay, car pulls up. Almost looks real. It's like, why wouldn't they just film this regular? I mean, they go, there's such lengths to make something look so real with animation. Why not just bust it out that way? You know what I mean? Oh, okay. Base czar run. Something like that. Throws down banana peel because they're gorillas, right? It's all about the gorillas. See how this kind of thing could draw in like children? I just showed you the cult roots of Gorillaz. One of their very first music videos was very dark, right before 9/11. And now they go to the address. Ooh, creepy. And there's lightning from heaven. Felt like lightning from heaven. Now this character is called 2D. He's the lead singer. This animated deal here. This guy right here on the right with the blue hair, his name is 2D. At the creepy house. It's raining. In full speed, you guys. If we have to, we'll just pause. 1, normal. Okay. I just don't want to miss any imagery. It's not real. That's Israel. Okay? You see that? That's really saying Israel. Okay? Drop this back. So you see every time I blow it up full screen, they can capture this. What was that on the floor? That opens up. Okay, so is not real is Israel. See that? The heck? One of the band members. Enter the creepy house. Up the stairs, clock reads 8:16, 8:17 maybe. Up the ladder, the dark ladder. That's the dark, narrow gate. Saw that in Charlize Theron. They're in the perfume commercial. She goes up that's the dark one, the dark golden ladder. It's like Jacob's ladder. What does that say on the wall? Let's see what that says. Blow this up just for a second. Surge. Okay. Let's keep going with this. Looks like the kitchen. Been around this creepy house, apparently. Refrigerator opens. It's like a bad video game almost. Check in with you guys real quick. Right on. Let's keep it going. Save any questions you guys might have or anything I might have missed. Broken glass. Oh, geez. Bates, like Bates Motel. Anything? It's toilet paper in the corner. The thing about animated films is nothing is put there by accident. Okay, there's no inadvertent symbols in here that don't mean anything because everything is placed by the creators of the animation. And I still have yet to see the connection of what Saturn's bars actually represents. I think now might be a good time to pull up the lyrics on this. Saturn's bars. Another thing we accomplish by putting this stuff is we document in case they decide to pull a false flag and use some of this stuff as like voodoo, because this is what they do, right? They use it. So if we can decode something, and it's not that we're trying to find out what they're going to do, but we're just documenting it. All right, let's see here. Haha, woyoy, do done know how the ting go. The unruly boss, Dawn, ha ha ha. This is the lyrics from the song. Joe, all my life. You ever have me gun, so me happy, move sharp like me knife all my life. What happened to you, Kobe? Gosh, it's in this like weird language that they have now, and a lot of people are starting to talk like this too. So it's really hard. Saturn's about to make love. Ooh, okay. So you remember I showed you the frequency of Saturn in one of the videos that we just did, and it was that we showed the 14, and I told you this was associated with Valentine's Day. 214, we showed the frequency of Saturn inside the medium of water and how it manifested through somatics. Well, this whole love thing looks like it's become a theme with Saturn. And then they're continuing it on with this song. And I'm just a heartbreaker. See the heart, love, see all this? The rings I'm breaking and making you a personal day. He's breaking Saturn's rings. But we know that the outer ring of Saturn is not a ring at all. It's actually a spiral. That was according to NASA. Right here with the hologram beside me, I'll dance all alone tonight in a mirrored world. Are you beside me? So this is the mirrored world. We've talked about that. Everything is upside down. That's why stuff like this goes to the top of trending versus real truth. Okay. I'm in the steak and bar. I got debts and I'm a debaser. Saturn's about to make love. Okay, so this whole making love theme with Saturn, bizarre. All right, let's pop back into this. Let's keep this going. So we did. She puts a record on. What does that record say? Okay, you see this? This is important. Remember, nothing is by accident. So, see the word stereo is backwards? What they're doing is they're showing you that they're going to backmask. This is symbolic of backmasking this record, okay? Which is what Aleister Crowley talked about. You see the hidden imagery? Your kids are watching this. So the reason why they spelled it backwards is because it's to mirror the word stereo for the record, and it means to play it backwards. Okay. Now, if I were to play the sound on this, you'd probably hear. You know what? See, and then on the top, it's right side up. 45 RPM. What does that say? Let's blow this up. Sorry, guys. We got to be thorough about this. Look at these two bloody cans. It could represent like the Twin Towers. Let's blow this up real quick for a second. Record producer and of the owner of the record work. Unauthorized copying. Okay. Let's keep this going. About halfway through this. What's that? Whoa, 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 whoa. So I want to play this in slow motion. That's where they like to hide their imagery. Gets this pans around. Always hidden stuff. Strawberry cheesecake. What's that about? Donuts. Guy's got like an upside down star on his. He's about to eat a cake, it looks like. It's just totally, this is just bizarre. Unbelievable. Now, if this wasn't top trending, I probably wouldn't cover something like this. Okay. This is not the kind of stuff. This is a war, you guys. This is like when Moses and Aaron went before the Pharaoh and had to pull out their staff and battle the Pharaoh's physicians, and magicians. What is this thing? Okay. Now, you saw in the thumbnail on Facebook, there's your Pizzagate reference right there, okay? Unbelievable. It's in their faces, okay? So, whatever the pizza's saying, that's probably important. You should probably hear that, but I'm not going to. Pizza goes between his legs, obviously. So it's insinuating the whole thing. Pizza means little girl, right? And now here they are out in Saturn's rings. And they are fogging this part out. I'm sure in the UK they're allowing this. This is a UK band. And I wonder if they're going to show the spiral. He is on the outer ring. Whoa, that looks like a flag over there. See this flag here? Let's pull this up. There's a flag here, like a golf flag. This guy's playing golf. So he's hitting it from one rock to the other. Let's keep this going. I'm looking for the spiral. Okay, so this is 18. Okay, so I get this. Okay, you ready? A golf course has 18 holes, which is 6 plus 6 plus 6. Okay, there you go. There's your Saturn 666. Okay. So they know this, but 99% of people will ever figure that out, why they're playing golf on Saturn's rings. They just won't. And some of these rocks almost look like they're made to be skulls. You know, like these are like people's skulls or whatever, right? Some sick stuff, you guys. So I still don't see the spiral. And Buddy comes up on the bed. There's the serpent, obviously. One-eyed serpent. Okay. I guess this is kind of your, right? Because when you take this serpent, you wrap it around. That is your spiral ring around Saturn. Bit of a stretch, but you know, they know. So if you don't believe me that the outer ring is a spiral, let me pull that up. I like to document this kind of stuff because sometimes we have new viewers. Outer ring, Saturn, spiral. NASA, this is what they say. There's the article. Spiral spotted around Saturn's outer ring. Talk about Prometheus. Let me find the other article here that I had pulled up. Here we go. Saturn surprise. Many of you have already seen me cover this, but for those that haven't, here it is. This is the spiral around the outer ring of Saturn. It's a spiral. This is from space.com. Okay, it's mainstream for people who are naysayers or doubters. Let's keep this going. So there's the refrigerator. I don't know what that means really, but why is that in his mouth? Choking him with like, looks like food from the refrigerator, like the food's killing us. I don't know. Weird. Keep this going. So there's the pizza. See the pizza? Unbelievable. Right in our faces. And this isn't because kids like pizza, you guys. There's nothing to do with this. Okay. Never seen so much pizza imagery in my entire life. I'd like to know what that pizza's saying, but I'm not going to play this. So they're playing around in Saturn's rings. There's the window, it's the veil through which our Earth is controlled by the influence of Saturn. That's what's going on. Oh, there's the spiral. Okay. See how that works? See how that works, you guys? This is exactly what I thought it was. The snake is the spiral, and they're showing it to you right here. I have not seen this video. See what else is in this room. Looks like a lot of food. Unbelievable. Clock reads. Always got to look at these clocks because Saturn is Chronos, which is time. So they keep showing us these clocks. Saturn is Chronos, Saturn is time. We are locked in its sine wave because we fell. Notice how they put Israel, because some people argue that the real Israel is, or like the blacks. And look, I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter. But it's interesting how I'm just making a point that his shirt Israel, it's like a mockery, right? It's like they know or something. I don't know. Going through the rooms of the house. There's the serpent. See? Become a staple in this music video. The scales, right? Sine wave. It's the serpent. It's the hump. Every word that has UMP in it is describing a raised or depressed surface. It is the bell curve. Every single word. Bump. Dump. Gump. Hump. Lump. All these words are describing a raised or depressed surface. Okay. There's a reason for that. Wow, this room just came apart. Some matrix stuff right there. They're back in the rings of Saturn. See, Saturn does control this reality. It's the ruler of this world. And according to the Bible, it says it's the truth, you guys. There's their rainbow, their version of the rainbow bridge, right? Dark side that controls this reality. There's only one way out, you guys. Yeshua, Christ. That looks like almost like cereal. Okay. Like Fruit Loops or something, but Fruity Pebbles, right? Okay, this is the rainbow. Oh, there's the spiral again. Unbelievable. See this? They're on the outer ring, and there's the spiral. I should screenshot this. See, make sure we're still connected. When we're on a roll like this, this is why this is when they usually cut the feed, right? That's why I like doing these early shows, because all the trolls are asleep. Here it is right here. Here's your Illuminati pyramid, all-seeing eye. The spiral around the outer ring of Saturn. This is the yo-yo too. Remember they defunded my yo-yo video? Because I showed that basically Saturn is a giant yo-yo. If you look at the spiral around the edge, you grab the outer end of that, and whoa, that was psychedelic. You get this one, this part we need to slow down, you guys. We need to slow this down. Let's take a look here. Speed, and we'll go to 0.25. We'll just drop this back. Hungry. And we'll do this again. And basically, okay, what is that? Ooh, psychedelic. So it looks like some cityscapes, some skylines. Oh, this is that NLP stuff, that weird sigil. This is sigil stuff, right? That's what all this is. Don't watch it too close. It could like hypnotize you or something. Okay, so that sigil stuff. I recognize that. I think Black Child has done some work on the sigil. That's what they do. It's like hypnotizing. So don't look at this. Rainbow. There's the Illuminati pyramid right in his crotch area. Unbelievable. And people just watch this stuff and they have no idea what it means. No idea. But yet this is having some kind of effect on them. It just is. It can't not. You guys, why would they put it in here? If it didn't have some kind of effect. Let's let this roll a little bit. He's got this naked guy just cruising around, right? Okay. Now what? The front of the house. Okay, so he's on the cube. Okay, this is important. Remember I told you guys that we live in our houses that are based on a cube format. We go to work in a cubicle. Okay, this is the black cube, the cube of Mecca. Did you know that the people that go worship at Mecca, the black cube, that they rotate in the very same direction that the storm is moving around the cube of the North Pole of Saturn? Did you know that? Okay, they know this. That's why he's showing us the dark cube at Saturn. Okay, Fruity Pebbles. Bizarre. Let's see what this is. So the guys, what is this? Okay, that's the girl sitting in the chair. Okay, this is this whole thing of, you know, this is just, this guy's in the bathtub. There's something about the bathtub as well. Oops, wasn't supposed to play out full screen. Hope it doesn't get flagged. There's something about this bathtub, I guess you call it a ritual that these people do. Okay, that's what they do. I think Black Child did a video on that too, about how they make all of these celebrities appear in a bathtub and also dress like a woman. These male celebrities, part of demasculinizing them. Let's put this back in regular speed. All right. Okay, there's the refrigerator. Now, that means something too. Like on ice. I don't know. Wait to figure that out. See the rainbow imagery? This is their whole thing. This rainbow thing is their whole program. It's not real. Unbelievable. Okay, the rainbow is the mixing of all the colors. All back in. And cruise away in this. I wonder if there's anything in the clouds. I always check the clouds. Usually always something in the clouds. Base, czar, run. Michigan, October. Looks like this is, whoa, what's this? Blow this up. Let's take a look at this. Coming soon. Looks like just like the ghetto, right? If there's anything in here. Note. Not that I can see so far. Keep this going. Traffic jam. So this is what it's all about. Now, all the imagery that we just discussed in this, we've already covered, you guys. This is why I don't put up with trolls, because it's not like the stuff we're covering is, we're just pulling stuff out of thin air. It's not what's going on here. See the upside down cross on the right hand side? This is actually the cross that I think it's one of the people in this band actually wears a cross upside down on his neck. Okay, Antichrist, of course. And they're repeating that imagery in here. So that pretty much concludes it. Let's close this up. Come back to you guys. Wow, unbelievable, huh, Rosanna Alvarado? It's just what we have to deal with, right? And now that you guys have the tools and you're equipped with the knowledge to battle this stuff, if one of your kids comes home and shows you this, or you find them playing this stuff, or someone tries to call you crazy for not watching the stuff, you have now the tools to explain to them exactly what is going on in this music video. Okay, that's knowledge is power, you guys. Yeah, it's Spirit Cooking, Pizzagate, 3D Virtual. Exactly, Mel's World. You got it. Let's blow up this chat here. Talk to you guys for about 15 more minutes before I pop off of here and go get myself another cup of coffee and some oatmeal. This might sound kind of random, but health tip for the day. I'd like to share with you guys my health tips to help you guys stay healthy. Things I've learned over the years. I'll be 44 soon. People tell me I sound much younger, and I appreciate that. You guys, you got to keep every day in your diet. You got to eat some fiber. You just have to. The best way that I found to do it is prune juice. 1 glass of prune juice a day. You will not believe it. You'll actually lose weight. If you're having a problem with your weight, 1 glass of prune juice a day. You can also eat prunes. It's a little harder to do, especially if you're not in the mood. It's a lot easier just to power down a full cup of prune juice. Now, prunes are good for you too, and keeps everything moving. And the reason why most people are overweight is because they don't keep things moving. Okay, I guarantee you, some of you are going to come back on here after a month of 1 cup of prune juice a day. You're going to tell me how you lost 10 pounds. Okay, these are the secrets that the elite don't tell you. Okay, they don't tell you this. But the food they're feeding you is keeping you in constant constipation, and as that waste builds up in your body, this is how you get sick. Okay, but if you keep everything moving, you're going to be just fine. Brock says dried prunes are good. I know it's kind of random, but I just wanted to share with you guys some knowledge. I want to try to share some knowledge with you guys each and every time I get on here. So things that have worked for me, that have helped. All right. Prune juice. Yes, Pippi. Surprised many of you are awake this morning. Awesome. Many of you are probably on your commute to work. I'm glad you tuned in. Decode Gorillaz Dare, says Saving Humanity. I think Saving Humanity is the one that asked me to decode Gorillaz, the Saturn's bars. Is that true? Please let me know so you can get credit for that. I love Raisins and Prues, says Betty. There's Get National Solar, Monica, Pippi, Marianne, Chip, Java, Mathis PT, identify this. Good luck on your trip out there. Identify this. Linda, Brock, Gordy, Lola Fabiola. Awesome. Monica Heath. A lot of blueberries. Yes, that's another health tip. Exactly, Monica. You can go organic with that. Handful of blueberries a day, keep the doctor away. It really does. And if you know where to buy these blueberries, if you buy them, I don't have any problem going to I'll go to Walmart and buy like what is it, a 10-pound bag or a 5-pound bag of blueberries. That's how I roll. Some of you are a little more careful. You want organic, but you're going to pay for that. Okay. And there are certain what they call superfoods, right? Superfoods are, ready for this? Get down a pencil and paper. Cruciferous vegetables, broccoli and cauliflower. Basically, when you eat just a bundle of broccoli, it is almost like you're consuming an entire bag of spinach. it's concentrated, and it fights cancer. And if you can include broccoli in at least one meal of your day, I usually do dinner. I'll drop it right into some pasta with either some butter or some kind of sauce so that it just goes down. If you can eat it raw, that's better. Don't be afraid to dip it in a little bit of ranch dressing. Don't use too much. You got to eat this every day. Just buy it, have it in your refrigerator, and just eat it. That's one thing you can do. Blueberries is another. You can freeze them. You can buy them fresh and then freeze them. When you buy them fresh and freeze them, you can now put them in smoothies. You can make a smoothie out of a handful of blueberries, a little bit of yogurt. You can put some kale in there if you want. I use orange juice. These are ways, yummy ways to have a good diet without too much effort. Okay. You could I put spinach in all my omelets. Just take a big handful of spinach and drop it into a pan. I saute it first and I put it in an omelet. And of course, prunes. You got to keep everything moving. And you're getting the nutrients from the prunes as well. And if you do those things, I guarantee you, if you do that for a year, you will not be overweight. And you don't even have to exercise. I mean, get out and walk a bit. But these are just some little health tips, you guys. All right. Joseph says almond milk. You know, I don't like the taste of almond milk. I use so little milk in my diet that I figure it's not going to have that much of an effect. Literally, I drink 1 cup of milk a day at most, and that's on the high end. So, you know, that's the story, you guys. All right, you guys. Awesome. Glad you guys all tuned in this morning for the decode. Hope you got something out of it. I'm going to pop off of here and definitely understand that we're going to be doing this every week. Let's see if they were able to pick this video up on their algorithms. Hope not. Take care and be safe, you guys.